yeah, these beautiful souls keep showing up in my life. Yeah. How did I help her? How did I shift her mindset? How did I shift her just whole, you know, I don't know, I guess world in a way. We all, I don't really like to say the word bad.
Yeah, I love that you told me that.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that right now.
Well, I think there's good and there's not so good.
Yeah.
I don't really like to use the word bad or fail because there's a learning process in everything that we do. And there are those moments where we can take a look and view it differently, and you know and we have to trust the process, because just because it may be not so good and we don't know why we're going through it doesn't mean that it won't be revealed to us. Like, you know, I've had in my lifetime, I've had some pretty traumatic situations, and you go, why in the world is this happening to me? And then, you know, a decade later, it took that long to manifest into something that was where the lesson was revealed.
Yeah.
And you go, oh yeah.
Are you the type of person who looks for lessons in everything?
Yeah. I think, well, I don't, you know, it's maybe sometimes not that I'm looking for it. It's that it's taken me a long time to trust that we're all brought here for a reason, and that everything happens for a reason, and there are no coincidences. So a lot of times I'll step back from things anymore and go, that was interesting. And when you can, it neutralizes it, and you go, that was interesting. Wonder why that happened. And it almost turns out to be fun. You know, it's like this fun process. I've started to use that 3-letter word a lot more. It's like, okay, this is gonna be really fun to manifest, you know, whatever needs to come into my life, or, and it's fun to have people reframe that, those, yeah,
really.
right, perspective, right, because it is all about perspective. When we can step outside the TV set, if you will, and look back into it, you can jump back in and handle it totally differently. The timeline that we're all on, we have the first tick on our timeline, right? Our birth. So we all have that in common, and we're not getting out of it alive, right? So we're all going to share the final tick. And it's all those little ticks along the way that tell our story. And when we can put more, I guess, you know, more fun into those little ticks, and not spend a lot of time kind of taking that Sharpie and like keep circling over and over again, you know, something that's not so good, then it just becomes this just like thick mass, and we can't get out of it. So that's, if I can help guide people in viewing that differently and moving, I call them capsules of time. We're all going through our little capsules of time, but we need to cap them off at some point. It's not to say that we can't open them back up and re-examine them, because there is that lesson in there, and sometimes we need to go back to what did we learn here, because it flows into, maybe might flow into something else that we're dealing with, but make sure to cap it off. I think when you take your time, take that Sharpie, as I said, and go, oh, I'm just going to keep circling over and over again, I'm going to keep reliving this moment over and over again, it creates this pity party. And
Pity party?
yeah, I call it, you know, everyone has the right to their pity party. It's how long you stay at the party that matters, you know? And I mean, you know, we've all gone to parties that, just in general, right? Or gatherings of people, and we know when it's time to leave. Yeah. If we really pay attention, and we can cross that kind of that threshold of, you know, how long we should stay, and we stay longer. And then we go, why did we stay so long? Yeah, because everyone's a gift. I mean, really, when you think about it, we're such a gift.
Each one of us.
Each one of us. Each one of us.
If we live the way that we're supposed to live, we are the best gift to everybody else.
Absolutely. And that's why, with the pity party, if you will, everyone has the right. And personally, my pity parties used to last like months, if not years. And now I allow myself 24 hours. And I will tell you, I don't remember the last time I took that 24 hours. Typically, it's like, I'm not going anywhere today. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to see anyone. Wham, wham, wham. And I get back in bed and I crawl into that fetal position, and then it just hits me. Then I go, okay, wait a minute. Really?
This isn't serving.
Well, it isn't serving me, and because we're these unique gifts, these just radiant, magnificent, amazing human beings and gifts to the world, it's like, what am I doing laying here? I am not being of service to everyone around me, and it's time to share my gift. Yeah, because we need you. That's
At your best.
At your best. Yeah. And
Well,
speaking.
except you when you're at your worst, but like you should strive to be at your best.
Right. And to that point, to be your best, it's okay, in my opinion, to be selfish. Because to be your best, you have to take the time to regenerate, you have to take the time to rest. I think we're in this whole world of go, 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 and if I don't show up here, or if I don't, respond here, and if we just wear ourselves out, and we aren't at our best. We have to be at our best. Because I think it's divinely given, these gifts that we have that are uniquely ours. And it's almost like you're not honoring who you are, the divine that created you, if you don't take the time to be at your best. So good point. Very good point.
This is going to be a fun day.
It's going to be an awesome day.
Good start to the day already.
Yeah. Love it.
Did you want some coffee?